Lockheed Martin, History, Present and Future. Introduction. Lockheed Martin Corporation formed on March 15, 1995 through the merger of Lockheed Corporation and Martin. Marietta stands as a cornerstone of the aerospace and defense industry. Headquartered in Bethesda, Maryland, the company has evolved into one of the largest and most influential defense contractors globally, with a workforce of approximately 122,000 employees and a reported revenue of $67.6 billion in 2023. Historical overview. Early beginnings. 1912, the Glenn L. Martin Company was founded in Los Angeles by aviation pioneer Glenn L. Martin, marking the start of his contributions to aircraft manufacturing. Concurrently, Alan and Malcolm Lockheed established the Alco Hydroaeroplane Company, which later became Lockheed Aircraft Company. 1995 merger. After years of growth and diversification, the merger of Lockheed and Martin Marietta was finalized, creating Lockheed Martin. This merger was seen as a strategic move to increase competitiveness amidst a rapidly evolving defense landscape. Key achievements. Lockheed Martin has been at the forefront of numerous groundbreaking projects and products, particularly in military and space technology. F-35 Lightning II. The development of the F-35, a fifth-generation stealth fighter jet, represents one of the most ambitious military projects in history, with numerous variants serving multiple branches of the U.S. military and allied nations. Space contributions. The company has played a significant role in various NASA missions, including the development of the Orion spacecraft, which is central to NASA's Artemis program aimed at returning humans to the Moon. Missile systems. Through its Missiles and Fire Control Division, Lockheed Martin has developed advanced missile systems, including the Javelin anti-tank missile and the PAC-3 missile defense system. Recent developments. Financial performance. In recent years, Lockheed Martin's financial performance has been robust, particularly due to increased defense spending and geopolitical tensions. The company reported significant growth in sales and profits during the COVID-19 pandemic and amid the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, which heightened demand for military supplies. Strategic acquisitions. Lockheed Martin has strategically expanded its portfolio through acquisitions. Sikorsky Aircraft. In 2015, Lockheed Martin acquired Sikorsky Aircraft, known for its helicopters, further diversifying its capabilities in rotary wing aviation. Terran Orbital. In 2024, Lockheed announced plans to acquire Terran Orbital, a move aimed at strengthening its position in the rapidly growing space sector. Challenges and controversies. Despite its successes, Lockheed Martin has faced challenges. F-35 software issues. In 2020, it was revealed that the F-35 program had over 800 software defects, raising concerns about the aircraft's readiness and operational capability. Regulatory scrutiny. The company has faced scrutiny over its influence in government contracting and has been involved in various investigations and controversies related to ethics in defense contracting. Future outlook. Technological innovation. Lockheed Martin is poised to continue its leadership in aerospace and defense through innovations in technology such as artificial intelligence. The establishment of the subsidiary Astries AI aims to integrate AI into defense operations, enhancing decision-making and operational efficiency. Hypersonic weapons. The company is actively developing hypersonic weaponry, which presents new capabilities for rapid strike and defense against emerging threats. Sustainability efforts. As the global focus shifts towards sustainability, Lockheed Martin is committed to incorporating renewable energy solutions into its operations, aligning with the broader goals of the U.S. military to transition to cleaner energy sources. Geopolitical considerations. With ongoing geopolitical tensions, particularly in Eastern Europe and the Asia-Pacific region, Lockheed Martin's role as a defense contractor is likely to grow. The company is expected to continue expanding its international partnerships and sales to allied nations, enhancing collective security. Conclusion. Lockheed Martin's legacy is built on innovation, resilience, and strategic foresight. As it navigates the complexities of the modern defense landscape, the company is well positioned to tackle future challenges while continuing to play a pivotal role in global aerospace and defense. Its commitment to technological advancement and strategic growth will ensure its relevance and leadership in the coming decades. 1. Corporate structure and market position. Lockheed Martin, despite being a giant in the defense industry, has a surprisingly diversified portfolio. Approximately 73.9% of its revenues come from the U.S. market, but it also has significant operations in Europe, Asia Pacific, the Middle East, and other regions, indicating a broader international presence than many might assume for a defense-focused company. The company has been known for operating with a significant reliance on government contracts, with nearly 85% of its revenue coming from military sales. This dependency might seem intuitive given its nature, but it emphasizes the levels of integration between defense contractors and government agencies which some might not fully appreciate. 2. Historical context. Lockheed Martin's history is marked by mergers and acquisitions, particularly the merger of Lockheed Corporation and Martin Marietta in 1995. This is often seen as a typical strategy for growth in the corporate world, but the scale and implications of such a merger in the defense sector are profound. It resulted in a company that not only dominated the defense landscape but also shaped policy and military strategy in the U.S. and globally. The merger led to significant market concentration, a fact that might raise eyebrows given the often cited narrative that competition drives innovation and efficiency in markets. 3. Technological innovations. Lockheed Martin's advancements in technology, such as the development of the F-35 Lightning II and involvement in space projects, highlight a dual focus on military and civilian applications. The F-35 program, despite being a defense project, has implications for commercial technology transfer, something that may be overlooked by those who see the company solely as a defense contractor. The company's focus on autonomous systems and artificial intelligence indicates a pivot towards future warfare paradigms which may surprise those who associate it strictly with traditional military hardware. 4. Revenue growth and market dynamics. The significant increase in sales and profits due to international conflicts such as the Russian invasion of Ukraine underscores a counterintuitive relationship where geopolitical instability directly benefits arms manufacturers. This link between conflict and corporate profit may not align with public expectations about business ethics and the moral dilemmas faced by defense contractors. Moreover, the company's financial performance amidst increasing scrutiny and criticism for its role in wars may suggest a cynical view of the military-industrial complex that contrasts sharply with typical corporate responsibility narratives. 5. Crisis management and public perception. Lockheed Martin's handling of crises such as the F-35 software defects and the mass shooting incident at its Meridian plant reveals a complex interplay between corporate governance and public image. The response to the shooting in particular illustrates challenges in managing corporate culture and employee relations, which can significantly affect public perception. The fact that the shooting was motivated by racial hatred within a company known for its technological prowess and commitment to diversity initiatives presents a contradiction that challenges the idea of corporate culture being uniform across all levels. 6. Future directions and strategic focus. Lockheed Martin's foray into renewable energy and healthcare systems may seem counterintuitive for a defense contractor, suggesting a strategic diversification that aims to mitigate risks associated with heavy reliance on defense contracts. This shift indicates a recognition of broader market trends and public sentiment towards sustainability. The planned acquisition of Terran Orbital and ongoing investment in space exploration highlight a shift towards dual-use technologies that blurred the lines between military and civilian applications, suggesting a forward-thinking approach that could redefine the company's identity in the coming years. 7. Criticism and governance issues. Lockheed Martin has faced numerous allegations of misconduct and corruption which might contradict the image of a technologically advanced and ethically responsible corporation. The sheer volume of misconduct incidents and settlements raises questions about the effectiveness of oversight and regulatory frameworks in the defense contracting sector. The company's lobbying efforts and political contributions are often seen as a means to secure contracts, which complicates the narrative of a company driven solely by market competition and innovation. This relationship with government entities could be perceived as a form of systemic favoritism that undermines fair competition. 8. Workplace culture and safety. The shooting incident at Lockheed Martin's facility exemplifies the challenges of maintaining workplace safety and fostering an inclusive environment. The fact that the perpetrator had a documented history of threatening behavior and yet was not adequately managed highlights systemic issues in workplace safety protocols that might be glossed over in discussions about corporate governance. The company's efforts to address diversity and inclusion may appear superficial when juxtaposed with the realities of workplace violence driven by racial animus. Challenging the effectiveness of corporate training programs in genuinely transforming organizational culture. 9. International relations and defense spending. The substantial contracts awarded to Lockheed Martin in the wake of international tensions could lead to a perception that the company thrives on conflict which may not align with public expectations of corporate ethics and responsibility. This dynamic can foster a negative view of the defense industry as a whole. Lockheed Martin's role in shaping U.S. defense policy, particularly through its lobbying and relationships with government officials, may also suggest a level of influence that complicates the narrative of democratic accountability in defense spending. This could be surprising for those who view defense contracts as merely transactional rather than as part of a larger political framework. In conclusion, Lockheed Martin's operations history and future strategies reveal several counterintuitive aspects that challenge common perceptions of defense contractors. The interplay between corporate success and ethical concerns, the complexities of internal culture, and the dual-use nature of technological development all contribute to a nuanced understanding of this prominent industry player. Overlooked elements in the report on Lockheed Martin. 1. Historical context of mergers and acquisitions. While the report outlines the merger between Lockheed Corporation and Martin Marietta in 1995, it fails to emphasize the broader implications of such consolidations within the defense industry. The merger created a behemoth in the defense sector, but it is crucial to recognize the historical context of mergers in the industry. This consolidation trend has a profound impact on competition, innovation, and the overall landscape of defense contracting. Significance: understanding how mergers shape market dynamics is essential in analyzing how defense contractors operate today. The reduction in the number of major players can lead to less competition, which may stifle innovation and raise costs for government contracts. This is particularly relevant in the context of the increasing complexity of defense technology and the need for competitive pricing. 2. Impact of software defects on national security. The mention of over 800 software defects discovered in the F-35 program in 2020 is a critical point that deserves more scrutiny. Software is increasingly vital in modern military systems, and defects can have far-reaching implications for national security operational effectiveness and international relations. Significance: the potential consequences of software failures in military systems can range from operational inefficiencies to catastrophic failures in the field. This issue highlights the importance of rigorous testing and validation processes in defense technology, as well as the need for accountability within large defense contractors. 3. Geopolitical influences on business performance. The report notes that Lockheed Martin experienced significant growth in sales and profits following the Russian invasion of Ukraine in 2022. This connection between geopolitical events and business performance is critical, yet often overlooked in discussions about defense contractors. Significance: the relationship between global conflicts and the defense industry underscores the ethical and moral implications of profiting from warfare. It raises questions about the motivations behind military spending and the responsibilities of defense companies in addressing humanitarian concerns amid conflict. 4. Diversity and inclusion issues. The report briefly touches on the Lockheed Martin shooting incident in 2003 but does not delve into the implications of this event on the company's culture and policies regarding diversity and inclusion. The tragedy, rooted in racism, reveals significant failures in addressing workplace violence and discrimination. Significance. Analyzing this incident is vital for understanding how defense contractors manage workplace safety and diversity. It raises questions about the effectiveness of diversity training programs and the need for comprehensive policies that ensure a safe and inclusive environment for all employees. This issue is particularly pertinent in industries that employ a diverse workforce and face scrutiny regarding their workplace practices. 5. Environmental initiatives and defense spending. The report mentions Lockheed's investments in renewable energy and microgrid technologies, but it does not elaborate on how these initiatives fit into the larger narrative of defense spending and sustainability. Significance. As defense contractors increasingly face pressure to adopt sustainable practices, understanding the intersection of military spending and environmental responsibility is crucial. The push for green technologies within the defense sector can serve as a model for how industries can transition towards more sustainable operations while maintaining their core functions. 6. Lobbying and political influence. The extent of Lockheed Martin's lobbying efforts and political contributions is highlighted, but the report does not discuss the implications of this influence on defense policy and procurement processes. Significance. The role of lobbying in shaping defense contracts and budgets raises concerns about transparency and accountability in government spending. Understanding how defense contractors influence legislative processes can illuminate the complexities of the military-industrial complex and its impact on national priorities. 7. Future technological innovations. The report mentions plans to acquire Terran Orbital and expand into space technologies. Yet it does not elaborate on the significance of these advancements in the broader context of defense and aerospace. Significance. The future of warfare is increasingly reliant on space technology, including satellite systems and space exploration. Lockheed Martin's strategic moves in this area are indicative of the evolving nature of defense strategies and highlight the importance of integrating advanced technologies into military operations. This focus on innovation is vital for maintaining competitive advantages in a rapidly changing global landscape. 8. Employee relations and corporate governance. While the report touches on the structure of Lockheed Martin's board and corporate governance, it lacks a detailed examination of employee relations, particularly in light of past incidents and the company's large workforce. Significance. Employee morale and relations are crucial for long-term success in any organization, especially in sectors as sensitive as defense. The challenges posed by high turnover rates due to retirements and the need for effective training and integration of new employees are significant considerations for maintaining operational effectiveness and innovation. Conclusion. The report on Lockheed Martin provides a broad overview of the company's history, achievements, and current status. However, several critical elements are either superficially addressed or overlooked entirely. By examining these aspects more deeply, stakeholders can gain a more nuanced understanding of the complexities surrounding defense contracting, the ethical implications of military spending, and the challenges posed by an evolving geopolitical landscape. 1. Historical evolution and mergers. Lockheed Martin's formation through the merger of Lockheed Corporation and Martin Marietta in 1995 marks a significant moment in defense and aerospace history. This merger created a company that combined the strengths and capabilities of both predecessors, leading to innovations such as the F-35 Lightning II and advancements in space technology. Analyzing the strategic reasons behind this merger, including financial stability, market expansion, and technological integration, provides insight into how Lockheed Martin established itself as a leader in the global defense sector. 2. Technological innovation and product development. Lockheed Martin's reputation for cutting-edge technology is exemplified by its development of the F-35 Lightning II, the Orion spacecraft, and various missile systems. An in-depth analysis of the technological advancements such as stealth capabilities and advanced avionics that underpin these products reveals how they have shaped military operations and defense strategies. Furthermore, examining the challenges faced during development, including software defects in the F-35 program, highlights the complexities involved in defense contracting and the impact of technological integration on project success. 3. Financial performance and market dynamics. Lockheed Martin's financial trajectory, characterized by substantial revenues and profits, particularly during geopolitical crises, underscores its role as a key player in the defense industry. The company's ability to secure government contracts, especially during the Russian invasion of Ukraine, exemplifies how external events can drive demand for military equipment. Analyzing the financial data, including revenue streams from various segments such as aeronautics and space, provides a clearer picture of the company's operational health and market positioning. 4. Ethical challenges and corporate responsibility. The Lockheed Martin shooting incident in 2003 and other controversies related to government contracts raise critical questions about workplace safety, diversity, and corporate responsibility. A thorough discussion of the company's response to these challenges, including improvements in workplace ethics and diversity training, is essential for understanding the broader implications of corporate governance in defense contracting. Additionally, exploring the implications of lobbying efforts and political contributions can provide insight into the intersections of business politics and ethics in the defense sector. 1. The Boeing 737 MAX crashes 2018 and 2019. The Boeing 737 MAX was involved in two catastrophic crashes: Lion Air Flight 610 in October 2018 and Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302 in March 2019. Both accidents were linked to a malfunctioning flight control system known as MCOS Maneuvering Characteristics Augmentation System. Investigations revealed that issues with the aircraft's design and certification processes led to a failure to properly address safety concerns. The crashes resulted in a worldwide grounding of the 737 MAX fleet, significant financial losses for Boeing, and a re-evaluation of regulatory practices regarding aircraft safety. 2. The Challenger disaster 1986. On January 28, 1986, the Space Shuttle Challenger broke apart just 73 seconds into its flight, leading to the deaths of all 7 crew members. An investigation revealed that the disaster was caused by the failure of an O-ring seal in its right solid rocket booster, exacerbated by unusually cold weather. The Rogers Commission, established to investigate the incident, highlighted organizational failures within NASA and Morton Thiokol, the contractor responsible for the boosters, including a lack of communication regarding safety concerns. This tragedy had a profound impact on NASA's safety protocols and management structure. 3. The Ford Pinto case 1970s. In the 1970s, the Ford Pinto came under scrutiny due to safety concerns regarding its fuel system design. The vehicle was found to be prone to explosions and rear-end collisions. Internal documents revealed that Ford had conducted a cost-benefit analysis, deciding that it would be cheaper to pay off potential lawsuits than to implement safety fixes. This decision led to public outrage and numerous lawsuits after several fatal accidents. The Pinto case became a landmark example of corporate negligence, emphasizing the moral and ethical responsibilities of manufacturers toward consumer safety. Future outlook. Predictions for Lockheed Martin. As Lockheed Martin navigates the evolving landscape of defense, aerospace, and technology, several key trends and predictions for its future emerge. These predictions are influenced by geopolitical dynamics, technological advancements, and market demands. 1. Increased defense spending. The ongoing geopolitical tensions, particularly in regions like Eastern Europe, Asia Pacific, and the Middle East, are likely to fuel increased defense budgets globally. As nations prioritize military readiness, Lockheed Martin is poised to benefit significantly from expanded contracts with both U.S. and allied foreign military forces. The company's existing portfolio, including the F-35 and advanced missile systems, positions it as a leading supplier in this environment. 2. Focus on advanced technologies. Lockheed Martin is expected to continue investing heavily in advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence, AI, quantum computing, and hypersonic weapons. The establishment of its subsidiary Astries AI reflects a strategic move to integrate AI into defense systems, enhancing operational efficiency and decision-making processes. These technologies will not only improve existing products but also create new opportunities in areas like autonomous systems and cyber warfare. 3. Expansion into space and commercial markets. The space sector is rapidly growing with increasing interest from both government and commercial entities. Lockheed Martin's plans to acquire Terran Orbital signal its intent to strengthen its position in satellite manufacturing and space exploration. The ongoing Artemis program, aimed at returning humans to the Moon and future Mars missions, will likely see Lockheed Martin playing a pivotal role bolstering its reputation and revenue streams in the space domain. 4. Sustainability and renewable energy initiatives. As defense contractors face pressure to embrace sustainability, Lockheed Martin is likely to expand its efforts in renewable energy and environmentally friendly technologies. Initiatives to develop solar-powered microgrids and investments in electric and hybrid military vehicles could become central to its operational strategy, aligning with broader governmental goals for energy efficiency and sustainability. 5. Global partnerships and collaborations. Lockheed Martin will likely enhance its global partnerships to remain competitive. Collaborations with international defense contractors and governments will be crucial for accessing new markets and sharing technological expertise. This approach can also mitigate risks related to geopolitical tensions and regulatory challenges. 6. Cybersecurity and resilience. Given the rising threat of cyber attacks on critical infrastructure, Lockheed Martin's role in cybersecurity will become increasingly essential. The company will likely expand its cybersecurity offerings to protect defense systems and civilian infrastructure, leveraging its technological capabilities to address emerging threats. 7. Workforce transformation. As Lockheed Martin integrates advanced technologies, the nature of its workforce will undergo transformation. The company will need to invest in reskilling and upskilling its employees to handle new technologies and methodologies, focusing on a more tech-savvy workforce adept in AI, data analytics, and cyber defense. 8. Navigating regulatory landscapes. Lockheed Martin will face ongoing scrutiny regarding its contracts and lobbying efforts, especially as public sentiment around defense spending can fluctuate. The company will need to navigate this complex regulatory landscape, carefully balancing its business objectives with ethical considerations and public accountability. 9. Enhanced production capabilities. With the anticipated increase in defense contracts, Lockheed Martin may invest in expanding its production capabilities. This includes modernizing facilities and integrating automation to increase efficiency and reduce production times for key defense systems. 10. Resilience against market volatility. As a major defense contractor, Lockheed Martin is somewhat insulated from traditional market volatility due to the nature of its government contracts. However, it will still need to adapt to economic fluctuations and shifts in political priorities, ensuring that it remains agile and responsive to changing demands. Conclusion. Lockheed Martin stands at a crossroads with numerous opportunities and challenges ahead. Its future success will depend on its ability to adapt to emerging technologies, expand into new markets, and maintain strong relationships with government and global partners. By embracing innovation and sustainability, Lockheed Martin can continue to thrive in the competitive landscape of defense and aerospace, securing its position as a leader for decades to come.